All right, Leo, I'm laughing because as I'm doing this reading, like it literally started pouring outside. But when I seen this come out, the first thing that I said was, God damn, man. I don't get to see this one a lot, but it's sketchy. But I don't think that Leo is actually doing anything here. I think it's more so about you're going to feel like your emotions are manipulating you right now because you find something very attractive that you know isn't healthy for you. So, seduction from Lay Vampires, allure, desire, manipulation, and then from Hidden Realms, you have the River Queen. Flow, letting go, and natural movement, but this did show up as a challenge for you. So, let's talk about seduction first. This one is talking about how you need to be able to discern much more clearly between people and situations that are good for you and what isn't. It's also about saying no to attractive advances. But when you look at the curse, it says that you need to reassess the kinds of people and situations that you find attractive. It literally asks, are you inviting unwelcome dramas and situations into your life? But I think because of the River Queen, when you look at this one as a challenge, the first thing that it says is turbulent waters. I interpret that as turbulent emotions. And it says that you're in this without a boat. You're not drowning, but you're getting swept up in this turbulent emotional situation. And like I said, you're going to feel like your emotions are betraying you. Like, I don't understand why I'm dealing with these emotions or why I'm feeling what I'm feeling. Because this is not a good situation, but it's attractive to you. That's the problem. There's the seduction, but there's always the manipulation with the desire. Now, the River Queen, though, I think that what you need to do, Leo, with this situation is follow where your emotions are leading you. And it's not that you need to get carried away, but I think that the more that you try to fight, the worse that the feelings are going to get. So it's like you need to follow where the emotions are leading you until they drain out so you can understand why you started having some feelings here for something that's not so good. All right, Leo, here's your overall. Oh, shit. The Page of Swords. All right. Now, with the Page of Swords being the overall here, it could be that you're dealing with misinformation, right? I always look at the Page of Swords as we have questions. There are some things that you're not getting, straight answers for, so it may be that, I don't want to say that Leo is being a stalker, but because of your oracle cards, this could literally be about you being seduced by someone here, and you are like looking at social media to see what's going on, but you're not getting information directly from the person, right? So now on the other hand, this could be you getting secondhand information from other people, and it may be that you have more questions. Now on the other hand, we are talking about, and I'm looking at seduction, discretion with information. Oh man. But I don't. The Page of Swords, I hate that little bastard. Now, in the past, the Six of Swords. So, and I wonder if this isn't the news that you wanted to hear, but it's information that you're getting anyway, but I don't know how truthful it is. But this is something that you've tried to move on from before. But this is difficult, right? You may still have thoughts that are keeping you in a past situation, but again, turbulent waters and the Six of Swords moving to a more calmer situation. But why do I feel like this is something that's being brought up for you that you didn't need it to be? Like, you don't need this in your life right now, but yet you're still getting that information. Now, on the other hand, the Page of Swords is going to be about news that you don't want to hear. It's the bad news, right? And it may be causing like a setback for some of you with the Six of Swords. Uh-oh. Okay. In the present, the Ace of Wands. We'll see. We'll see here. But the Ace of Wands being in the present, we're talking about passion, a new passionate beginning, you wanting to act towards something. You know, that fire being lit under your ass. Oh boy, I worry about that a little bit. But, you know, that's just because I'm looking at the Oracle cards like, is this really an opportunity that you want to take? It's there. You know, but we'll see. Because I feel like all the details are not clear with the Page of Swords. Oh boy. All right, future conditions. The King of Cups. Oh shit. Now, this is only going to be for some of you. But, you know, we could be talking about here in future conditions, you getting control over your emotions, right? But with the King of Cups here, we could be dealing with a person. Could be male or female. We could be talking about a water sign, you know, and of course you get the River Queen. But we're talking about emotional availability. Is this information about somebody who's available now? Possibly. But, you know, how are you feeling about it? Do you feel like you're in control of your emotions? You know, or are you not allowing your emotions to get so out of hand that you make decisions based on half truths, half information? Now, this could be somebody, though, where there's an opportunity to begin again, but we need some information here with the Page of Swords. You know, and this could be because there's information coming out that you didn't need to hear about. Like I said, because with the Six of Swords being the past, you try to move on from this. But lo and behold, here it is again. Your best path to follow, the Seven of Wands. So what do you feel like is opposing you? You know, because this is about fighting off opposition, but you having the upper ground, right? But then again, you know, is this something worth fighting for, or is there too much standing in the way? You know, so I worry about this a little bit. You know, you really need to look at what is standing in front of you and what you want. You know, now for some of you, you may have had to move on from a really difficult situation with the Six of Swords. And the problem is somebody isn't letting you go. There's still, like, you know, things being talked about with Page of Swords. You know, gossip kind of comes up with that. But regardless, there is a new opportunity for you. Whether it's good or not remains to be seen here. You know, but I'm hopeful, though, with this King of Cups. But, You know, so my question is it worth fighting this opposition? Or, you know, is the opposition this opportunity? You know, maybe this is something that you've been trying to fight off. And I only say that because you got the Page of Swords sitting here and then your Oracle cards. In your environment, the Four of Swords, interesting. This is something that you've been considering. But I also think that it's something that you've been trying to make peace with. And if we're talking about the Seven of Wands, so as your advice, this could be literally saying that you need to speak up now or forever hold your peace. You know. But this is going to be about, you know, silence. There's no communication with the Four Swords. It's also retreat, taking a break. But it's reflection. It's thinking about, you know, what you're dealing with here with this Ace of Wands. It's interesting. It's interesting. But it requires you to be in control of the way that you feel in future conditions. You know? And like I said, it's like, for some of you, it is your own emotions that are opposing what is best for you. You know? But you've been thinking about this. You've been thinking about this for some time. Oh boy. Okay. Your hopes and your fears, the Two of Cups. Leo. Oh. So, for some of you, if this is about a relationship that you have with someone in particular, do they feel the same way? That would be the fear. Okay. Now, this could be any relationship though, but it's about you getting to a place where the both of you understand each other and see things the same way, right? So the fear there is that the connection has been lost, or you're hoping to gain a connection. So, let's say that this is about somebody in future conditions that is, loving, supportive with the King of Cups, right? Maybe this is somebody that wants to establish a partnership with you, but there is like some negative news that may be coming out, and that may be, blocking the connection, so to speak. And that could be any relationship. But if this is about love, Leo, I worry a little bit here. But I still feel like whether the King of Cups is you or not, we're still talking about, control over emotions, which is a good thing considering the River Queen as a challenge. But this is hoping for a connection with the Two of Cups. Or fearing that somebody else doesn't feel the same way that you do. And that may be the question that you have with the Page of Swords. And maybe what you need is to just have that communication. That may be, what is going to help you see whether or not this is an opportunity that you want to follow through on. Because this is something that you moved away from before. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. And then coming out Justice. Jesus. But I look at this and think, if we're talking about fairness and balance with a relationship, this is about you weighing out the pros and the cons of the situation and making a fair choice for you, right? But, oh boy. Now, if things are being said, though, that aren't exactly the truth, that situation is going to be corrected. But this could also be, though, somebody that you maybe want to make amends with. Maybe there's an opportunity for you to establish something with someone. But it doesn't necessarily have to be love, right? It could just be about making amends, accountability, right? But I don't know what that Page of Swords, that bothers me a little bit. What is Justice about? The Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, yeah. The Two of Pentacles. And then the Three of Pentacles. All right. I still don't like the Page of Swords here because, if we're talking about discretion, we're not exactly telling the truth about some feelings here that may be going on for another person. This, though, like I said, could be you not getting direct information from somebody, at least not right now. But if you opened up the lines of communication, then you would know that this person still has feelings for you. And that may be what you're fearing and you don't know right now. But what I find interesting here is the way that you are coming into this. So you moved on from this. You have moved on from this in the past. But what you moved to was something that was very secure and stable with the Ten of Pentacles. But you're still keeping this in play. This is something you're still considering. There is no communication. There is no definite yes or no or any direct answers with this opportunity having to do with somebody being open emotionally or available. But you're playing with it. You're playing with this idea right now. And with the Three of Pentacles, what I worry about here is if you start working on this, the question then becomes, is this the right choice? Did you really weigh out the pros and cons of this? Wow, man, this one, it feels a little bit iffy, Leo. I'm not going to lie, because the thing is you may have to correct a situation if you choose to take this opportunity and work on it. Because this is I'm still playing with this. If I put in the effort, maybe it can work. Maybe this person will work with me. But I'm still noticing 3 people being here. You know what I mean? And then the choice that has to be made. What are you working on? What are you going to put your effort toward? You know, and I don't feel like this is like karma beating you upside the head coming out here, but accountability is going to be an issue, I think. You know, you have to do what's right here with this situation. Because the thing is you've already established something that is secure, but you're still playing with something else and you're thinking about it. Now, if you do put in the effort with the 3 of Pentacles, maybe it could work, right? But ultimately, though, you need to make sure that you're making a choice here that, first of all, is final, but is true to what your heart wants. You guys are going to have to let me know on this one, man, because I'm feeling kind of like, this is a little bit sketchy, a little bit iffy. Okay. So, in order for there to be new growth, you have to make sure that you're using wisdom with what you are choosing to do here, but also know that there's going to have to be a detachment from something that may be very secure for you. You know, but like I always say, the heart wants what it wants, you know. But I also look at detachment and think you can't cling to, you know, any expectations here, right? Just know that. I know, and I look at wisdom and think your own inner wisdom should be telling you this, right? That I have to make sure that I'm making a wise choice here if I want to see new growth either which way. You know, if you're juggling 2 people, 2 different situations, whatever. But know that there's going to have to be detachment somewhere. You know, and this could be you, you know, detaching yourself from the idea of beginning something again. But there is the passion and the want to act with that Ace of Wands. But I really think that this is going to have to do with, you know, again, establishing a relationship with somebody here who still very much has feelings for you, but they may be the ones opening up this opportunity right now. But you've moved on from it, though. But like I said, lo and behold, here it is again. And watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. Okay, so here's what this is basically saying. If there is a block in this, then what you need to do here is not try to find a way around, but just lay back and relax right now, take a break, and just allow yourself the time to think about this rationally and reasonably, right? So this is like, okay, there's a block. Well, there must be a block for a reason. Let me just sit back and relax and not try to force anything. Impasse is never a no, but it's saying that your energy is being directed right into a wall right now, but that wall is there for a reason. Wow, Leo, you guys are going to have to let me know on this one. But yeah, I think that it's going to be important for you here with justice coming out that you make sure you're doing the right thing and know that whatever choice you make, there's going to be like accountability either which way. But ultimately, Leo, you have to do what you feel like is right for you, you know? If there's too much conflict and too much blockage to this and too much opposition, maybe this isn't something that is worth following right now.